yeah, hot compresses. Yeah, and so just be creative in finding positions, like leaning over, squatting, you know, maybe doing this, where Dathan's behind you, leaning back into him, where he could like massage you and stuff. Just, yeah, we're going to look a little bit what it's going to look like in a couple of weeks. So this will be good. And it's all, we're just practicing, so it's all good. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Oh, something I did want to mention tonight, something that I have to cover with my evaluated course, which I didn't cover before, and that is that talks about the different choices that you have as far as hospitals or birthing places in the area. So, of course, there's Women's and Babies. There's the Ephrata Hospital. There's Reading Hospital. As far as birth centers, Birth Care in Quarryville. There's midwives like Janet, which used to be Patty Lee, but Janet has taken over, which is right here in Churchtown, just a mile down the road from our house. There's her. There's an OB in Strasburg that is really, really good. I need to cover this to give you that information. The cesarean rates for these hospitals, are, because this is something you can actually check online, because they have to put up these things and have them public. In Ephrata Hospital, the cesarean rate is 27.8%, which is not too bad. There's some that are more. Reading Hospital is 27%. Women and Babies is 30.6%. And the Brandon one is 33.9%. And of course the birth centers, and that's not recorded, but of course they would be lower. Midwives lower as well. So that is something to always take in consideration if you really want to stay away from cesareans, is making wise choices as far as your care provider. And those are some things that you want to look at. As I was talking to my coach today, and I was telling her your situation with, you know, like how they just wanted to have you choose a date to have your cesarean without really checking you out too much. And then you saying, you know, like, how can I trust these people? She really recommended strongly that I let you know that you still have choices. Like, you don't have to birth. You can still look at other options. Yeah. You're not tied into anything. She said she had a client at 38 weeks that switched, and she was so happy she did.
From Women's and Babies? Or?
No, because she lives in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. But she said, don't feel bad if you feel like you want to switch. Mm-hmm. And of course, it's something that you guys would have to know. There is an OB that I did a birth with her, and a friend of mine has her when she births her babies, and she loves her. She's an OB, which was amazing to me because she was just like a midwife, but she is awesome. And she's in Strasburg.
But where does she birth? Like where?
She goes to Women's and Babies to birth as well.
Okay.
So we talked about that today, and it would, like, if you would at all feel like, oh, I don't really know, we can talk about it some more.
Right.
And don't feel bad if you feel like checking out some other options yet.
So I would still birth at Women's and Babies.
You could still birth at Women's and Babies.
She would just be the one to be.
And then you would know that she would be the one. Like, you would going into it, you would know that she would be your care provider.
I actually really like that idea. But
if you would just meet with her like now as soon as possible and have an interview with her, ask her those questions, let her know what you've been through. Like I said, I personally really like her, and